in search of sanity. Hello, thanks for once again allowing LilyBell to take you beneath the crust, where I talk about what you're afraid to think about. I'm so glad you're back. Grateful Rising, a job for the jobless. You know, most of my life I've heard black people, mostly black leaders, talk about the government should be creating jobs for black people, or if not the government, some other white person. When I was in my early teens, I started asking questions when I hear this statement. Why don't we create our own jobs? One reason I asked this is because I noticed that many jobs were being done by blacks, especially after desegregation, or so-called desegregation. Even as a child, I couldn't understand how someone could be doing all the work and complaining about the job they had at the same time. I couldn't understand that. It seemed every year Andy Young would be on national TV talking about the government needs to create summer jobs for the black youth. I don't ever recall Andy Young saying he would create jobs for the black youth or jobs, period. Now, he may have, I don't recall. I don't ever recall Andy Young ever actually creating any job for the black youth or jobs, period. As I grew, my bewilderment grew. Why are these black leaders looking to the white man to do what they not only should be doing, but could be doing? Now, I have an in-depth podcast on black leaders leading us nowhere, but for this short video, I'm going to move on. You know, I got a lot of blank stares when I start asking questions. Well, that still happens. You know, when I start asking questions, I get a lot of blank stares. I got a lot of blank stares then, as I do now, whenever I go in search of sanity on a man, the black man, who has the ability to do any job, whining about another man, the white man, not creating a job for him. Be on the lookout for the podcast, Eve of Destruction. Listen to what Brother Minister Malcolm X said. Listen to Brother Malcolm X. Now, think about this. This is from the 60s, and it still rings true today.
If white immigrants can come to this country 50 years ago with nickels and dimes and no education, and come here and pool their little nickels and dimes and no education, and set up little stores, develop these stores into larger stores, develop this into an industry which creates job opportunities for whites. Since Lincoln was supposed to have freed the black man 100 years ago, and today the black man, according to the government economist, has spending power of $20 billion per year. We feel that with the black man spending $20 billion a year, not setting up any businesses, not creating any industry, not creating any job opportunities for his own kind, he's not in a moral position to point the finger today at the white man and tell the white man that he's discriminating against him for not giving him a job in factories that he himself set up. If the black man has $20 billion, and these so-called Negro leaders are such geniuses that they can integrate white restaurants and integrate white factories and force themselves into that which the white man has set up, they should use this same ingenuity to show the black people how to pool our wealth and set up something of our own. And then we won't have to force our way into his anymore. One more thing I would like to point out concerning what he said about 125th Street. We don't waste our time on 125th Street, but you can reach more people in the street who want to change than you can in the bourgeoisie society, the bourgeoisie church, and the bourgeoisie circles. Our program is directed toward the man in the street. So we spend our time in the street, and what we do with that man, instead of trying to change the white man and your mind and make you accept us, we change the mind of the black man and make him accept himself. And as soon as he accepts himself, he'll solve his own problem. He won't be trying to force himself into your factory and into your bedroom and into your kitchen.
Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Support our youth in any way you can. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Albert C. Richardson, a black man, patent the butter churn U.S. patent number 446470, February 17th, 1891. I'm LilyBell. I'm just trying to create a dialogue. I leave you with this. if they close my book, you remember my story. Black leaders, you depended on others to provide jobs for your black youth. Why did you do it? A Nat Turner Runner production. Lock and load. LilyBell. Be encouraged.